Hi everybody, my name is Liz. If you haven't joined me before, welcome. And today we're doing a lot of cooking, cleaning, DIYing, and some crafting. Today I'm going to make Tuscan chicken. It's one of our favorites. It's something that you can actually make when you get home from work. As long as you have everything prepped, mainly the chicken. I'm going to use leftover chicken that we have. You can also do rotisserie chicken. Right now I have the water getting ready for the noodles. I have half a stick of butter. You can use more or less. I don't really use a recipe anymore. I've made this enough that I just kind of go with the flow. Once that's almost completely melted, I'm going to add in my garlic. Give that a good stir, and then I'm going to add some basil. I could have just opened it and used a spoon. Fresh basil is also very good in this too. An 8-ounce package of cream cheese. If you want to do the roux with the flour in there and then add extra like whipping cream, we do that also. I actually prefer the cream cheese. I will freeze my cream cheese also and then use it for cooking. Alright, a cup of milk, half and half, whatever you want, whole milk. Looks like I need another cup. You can use skim milk too if you wish. Now that it's all smooth, I'm going to start adding the other ingredients. So I chopped up some sun-dried tomatoes. You can add that extra oil in there if you wish. It is very tasteful. Just depends on how I feel. And I have some frozen spinach. I find that easier than fresh, and I had that draining while I was prepping everything else here. And I'm going to add that and give it a good stir. I like to stir it pretty much after every item I add. That's stirred in really good. Now I decided this time I'm going to add in some mushrooms. So I have canned mushrooms. I'm trying to use stuff that I have in my pantry, which is kind of fun to go downstairs and see what you got and then come up with something that you can make. And then give those a good stir. My noodles are all strained, ready to go. I'm going to combine my, I'll call it my sauce. Salt and pepper, and then I'm going to add the chicken. So now I'm doing the dishes. I find that it's a lot easier to do as I go through the day instead of waiting to the end and I have a whole pile. I do not have a dishwasher. When we redo the kitchen, I hope to get a dishwasher only because I find myself doing dishes pretty much all day long and I miss out on like family time. They do offer to help me do the dishes, but since my kitchen is so small right now, not like we're gonna make it any bigger, but I don't really have any counter space at the moment. So I just kind of do a little bit, let it dry, put them away, do a little bit, let them dry and put them away. So it's okay for now, knowing that hopefully maybe in a year I'll be able to just load up the dishwasher and then enjoy spending time with the family. So we have a third bedroom in our house and it looks like it's still in the state, like the paneling and the ceiling. We've ripped some things off. We ripped the carpet out, that's the padding from when it was built in the 60s. So we're finally ripping off the paneling and we're going to start getting that to a nicer, acceptable bedroom. Now I have some time, so I'm going to frost some brownies that I made for Russ. And the frosting that I always have been buying, I guess you want to call it, in the containers are just as good as if I would have made it. And it saves me a lot of time. So as far as I'm concerned right now, I'm just going to continue buying store-bought frosting. Now this is a project I was working on for Easter and I didn't get to show you. I had this on my daughter's Etsy page and it's Northern Highlands. I'll put a link in the description, and I also had it at the Watertown Artisan Market, and I just thought I'd share how I paint these. I use actual stencil material now instead of that blue vinyl, so it makes it a little easier to tear off. Not that there was anything wrong with the blue vinyl, but I prefer the blue stencil only because I can see through it. The paint I'm using is Apple Barrel, and that works just fine. And the brushes I have are just the cheapest ones I could find. They're okay. I suggest if you're starting out, go ahead and get these. They don't last very long. You can wash the paint out, but they don't last very long. I think I'm going to invest in some nicer brushes myself, but for now, this is okay. So I hope you like it. So the day is pretty much over, and I just want, it's a little chill in the air, so I think I'm just going to have some tea. My neighbor, when I lived in Milwaukee, got me this mug, and actually I use it all the time, and I really like it. So thank you, neighbor.